Hello everyone, good evening.
गुड इवनिंग।
सब लोग आवाज सुन पा रहे हैं? कैन
हाँ
एवरीबॉडी
जी, हाँ जी।
कंफर्म इन द
यस,
चैट?
यस,
आवाज क्लियर है, आवाज क्लियर।
क्लियर, क्लियर।
Great, everyone. We will be starting in 2 minutes. There are more people coming in. Sir, our mentor, Mr. Suren Daniel, will also be here in 2 minutes. Then we'll start. तब तक आप अपने डाउट्स रेडी कर सकते हैं एंड यू कैन इवन कमेंट, स्टार्ट कमेंटिंग एंड लेटिंग अस नो कि आप लोगों का कितना कितना एक्सपीरियंस रहा है इस फील्ड में अभी तक एंड व्हाट आर यू लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू लर्न. यस महेश सर, हम लोग ऑप्शंस की स्ट्रैटेजी भी डिस्कस करने वाले हैं और वी आर आल्सो गोइंग टू डिस्कस फ्यू स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट्स जो सर के रहे हैं, सर के करियर में रहे हैं. जैसे कई लोग बोल रहे हैं कि अभी इक्विटी उन्होंने स्टार्ट कर रखा है, ऑप्शंस में पहली बार दे आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट.
ओके।
गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन, कैसे हैं सब आप लोग? होपफुली हम लोग 1 मिनट में स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं. तब तक बी एनर्जाइज, बी रेडी हो. आप लोग कॉपी पेन वगैरह भी अरेंज कर लीजिए. इफ यू गाइस वांट टू टेक नोट्स, सारी चीजें यू कैन हैव अ लुक एट एवरीथिंग. सर, दी वेबिनार विल बी अराउंड 1 आवर अप्रोक्सीमेटली. सब लोग इसी टाइम पर फ्री होते हैं, इसलिए हमने थोड़ा लेट रखा है वेबिनार, बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल हैव वर्क. कोई जॉब वाले हैं तो सब अभी फ्री होके फाइनली ट्रेडिंग सेटअप वगैरह के लिए अपने रेडी होते हैं, तो हमने ये टाइम बेस्ट चूज किया. आई होप सबके लिए ये टाइम कन्वीनियंट रहे. और आगे कौन कौन से टाइमिंग्स जिसमें आप फ्री रह सकते हैं और ऐसे कौन से टॉपिक्स हैं that you guys want us to cover, you can let us know in the chat section.
Good evening, everyone. Are you guys able to hear me? That's a wonderful crowd that we have got today. All right, almost 45 people. I love your enthusiasm and I love your passion to learn more about trading. Everybody can hear me out?
Yes, yes.
Try not to unmute your mics because lot many people would be would be interested in listening to us. So let's not create any kind of disturbance from the outside. Let's constrain ourselves only through the to the chat box. All right. All right. So please unmute your mics, and if you have any queries, please text. We unfortunately this recording might not be available to the public, so please keep your pens, papers, books, whatever it is needed to get whatever the information that maybe the knowledge or the advisors, whatever it is, try to note down if you find it is useful. All right. So can you please raise your hands if you can hear me out? Can you please raise your hands if you can hear me out?
Good morning.
Who's that? I really don't know, but okay. Good, good. Perfect. How many people are joining this session for the very first time? How many people joining this session for the very first time? All right. Perfect. So for the people who doesn't know me, I'll just give a little brief about. There is a guy who's like our regular follower, our regular subscriber, I would say, Abhiram. I sincerely thank you for joining and supporting us all the time. Thanks for joining again, and hopefully you'll get something new today rather than already the known topics. You are making me running out of the topics now. Because you're joining, I think I need to start something new, maybe. All right. Just for the brief, let me introduce myself. My name is Daniel, and I'm the senior faculty head at Addhyann. We Addhyann is a stock market education firm. We provide the online and offline courses for the stock market trading, investing, and we have certification courses for NISM, NCFM, and we provide the consultations for the investing, trading, both in cash market, futures and options as well. And I personally am a hardcore intraday option trader, especially option seller, a little bit of option buying and majority of my portfolio into option selling. I trade mostly in indices, Nifty and Bank Nifty. I trade, my concentration will be more into Bank Nifty, very less in the Nifty. And I've been trading options since last 2 years. And I've been associated with market since 7 years, but to get into option, especially option selling, it took me almost 5 years to get into the FNOs. FNOs futures I used to do, but majorly I am into options right now. Very less into investments. I'm more of a trader rather than an investor. So how many people are here exclusively trade in indices, Nifty and Bank Nifty, whether it is option buying or option selling? How many buyers over here? Bank Nifty option buyers, Nifty or Bank Nifty? Please raise your hands if you are an option buyer, whether it is Bank Nifty or Nifty. How many people actually traded today or observed the Bank Nifty today? How many people traded in Bank Nifty or Nifty today? Was it a tough expiry? Was it an easy expiry? Was it a tough expiry or an easy expiry? Those who have actually traded today. Anybody? Tough. Okay. Tough. If for option buyer it is tough, just imagine me being an option seller today. The premiums getting spiked like next level. The premiums getting spiked like 3 times, 4 times of its original price. Just imagine how tough it would have been for me to adjust the market as per, usually the expiry is for sellers. That's what the original purpose of expiry. On expiry, can you tell me how advantageous is expiry for option sellers? Anybody can tell me? How is it advantage an expiry for an option seller rather than option buyer? Anybody can tell me? Theta DK? All your ATMs and OTMs, please mute your systems, everybody. So all your ATMs and OTMs premiums will become zero. But today it was never at the same spot to make it as an ATM, or the premiums never became zero. Only at the end the premiums became zero because of the fall. So that was the tough situation for most of the option sellers today, which made a huge impact in their portfolio today. Luckily, I have came out of a little bit of profits today. Even though it was not a loss, I have made around 3,000 profit today in all my accounts. In both my accounts, I have made just 3,000. I was at 7,000 in the morning at 3 o'clock, but eventually I have ended up at 3,000 today. My whole August month, I am at a profit of 3% of my capital. As I am an option seller, I would be focusing on making 4 to 5% per month. That's it. Option buyer, they have a different situation because option buyer, they need around 10-20,000 to start their trading in option buying. For option selling, they need minimum of 1.5 lakh to 2 lakhs for trading just one lot of either a call or put. So I am basically an option seller. So obviously, just to sell 3 lots of options, I need 5 lakhs. That's how my trading would be. And that is how I made myself comfortable with option selling because of my capital, and I'm using it pretty much well. So this is the overall scenario. All right. So today was a tough day for most of the traders, not only buyers, not only sellers, most of the traders, it was a tough day. Few people could have caught the last move that happened from 3 o'clock to 3:30. That was a huge fall that happened today. All right. Before getting into the strategy, see, I want to give you a strategy, but before giving you a strategy or logic of entry, logic of stop loss, or anything else, let's talk about few things that are needed for you to start your trading career. I'll just give you 4 important fundamentals of trading, which are really, really needed for any trader. Later on, we'll get into an option buying strategy that I would give you. It's a pretty easy and simple strategy. But before getting into that, I just want to give you a little bit of fundamentals about the trading. The first important thing is money management. It's all about understanding how much capital do you need to start option buying or option selling. Okay. As most of the people here are into option buying, I just wanted to give you a little bit of brief about option buying's capital requirements. As you know, you need minimum 10K to 20K margin. I'm not talking about the capital, guys. There is a difference between margin requirement and capital requirement. Okay. The margin required for buying an option in Bank Nifty with a premium of 500. Can you tell me how much margin does it require for you to buy an option with a premium of 500? Just one lot. Anybody? What's the premium? What's the margin required? $500 premium. What is the exact margin required? 500, guys. I'm talking about 500. 500 into 25. 12,500. Am I right? All you need is 12,500 rupees in your Demat account to take this trade. Even if it is 501, then you need 25 rupees extra to buy it. So the 100% margin requirement is 12,500. That's it. Okay. All right. You have 12,500 in your account. You started. Most of the people does that, thinking that, okay, I have 10,000. Let me start option buying. This is where the real problem comes. What is the average loss that you can get in an option buying with one lot? Anybody can tell me on an average per day. What can be on an average per day loss that you might get on a normal trading day? 1,000 rupees. 1,000 rupees is a very less loss, to be frank. 40 points. It will hit the stop loss 40 points like this. Okay. So are you saying you will take only one trade with 40 points? That's it. You are done with the day? Obviously, no. You need to have, okay, let me give you a little bit brief. All right. Even if you go with 40 points stop loss, you might not go with just one trade per day. You need to have at least multiple trades per day. So obviously your risk should be around, or your loss, your per day loss can be around, let's say 2 to 3,000. Okay, 3,000 rupees per day. Okay. 3,000. So if I am going to take 3 trades in a day, in a single day, 3 trades, okay, that would be around 3,000. Guys, there are many people who came from different parts of India. I can't go with just Hindi because most of the South people might not understand Hindi. I'm not going with any language. I'm going with a simple language, English. Please try to understand. A lot of people came from South states as well. Anybody who can't understand Hindi here? Please raise your hands if you can't understand Hindi. If you can't understand Hindi, please raise your hand. See? So this is the problem. I can't talk in Hindi. I'm really sorry, guys, because so many people are there. I'm trying to talk in very basic English. Please try to understand. Let's understand. Let's see. Let's not waste any time. Try to get into the points as soon as possible. 3,000 rupees per day minimum. Let's say maximum loss that I would take with Bank Nifty or Nifty options is, let's say, 3,000. Okay. So let's say you have 12,500 and you are ready to lose 3,000. What is the percentage of loss that you are going to take with 12,000? Let's say 12,000. How much percentage of loss 3,000 is with a capital of 12,000? Anybody? 3,000 loss is how much percentage of 12,000? It's 1/4 part of your capital. 1/4 part of your capital, that is 25%. Can you tell me, with the capital of 12,500, how many days can you survive if you lose 3,000 every single day? Four days. Now, few people said 1,000 rupees. Let's go with 1,000 rupees only. How much is 1,000 rupees? How much percentage of 1,000 rupees? I mean, how much percentage is 1,000 rupees in 12,000 rupees? 12%? Yes or no? How much
Yes.
percentage if 10,000 is of 12,000? If you are ready to lose 1,000 rupees from your 12,000 capital, how much is that percentage? 12%, 8%, right? So if you lose 8%, that means if you lose 1,000 rupees every single day, let's say every day your stop loss is getting hit, how many days can you survive with your capital? How many days can you survive with your capital? 12 days. So did you come to trading only to survive for 12 days, or do you want to be a full-time trader? Like next 5 years, next 10 years, what is your goal? How many years do you want to survive in the market with your option buying or option selling? My goal is to settle in stock market until I can. That means my age is 30 years. For next 30 years at least, I should survive the market with my capital. That should be my goal. Am I right? Absolutely. So capital requirement is the most important thing that most traders doesn't even know. So please note down a simple logic. My capital should be, what if you hit is the question, Anuj. What if you hit every single day, worst case scenario, Will you be able to survive for next 5 months or 6 months? Absolutely no. Are you prepared for losing every single day for next 15, at least next 20-30 days? That's the problem. If you are not prepared for the worst case scenario, you can never survive the market. That I'm guarantee I'm writing up and giving you right now. If you can't prepare your portfolio for the worst case scenario for the day, you can never survive the markets. All right. So please note it right now. The first important thing, capital management. Capital management. The minimum capital required for one lot is 60,000 rupees. Clear, everybody? Your capital requirement is 60,000 rupees, not margin. Capital requirement for one lot of Bank Nifty. Yes, for option buying. I'm talking about option buying, guys. Minimum capital. You can keep it 1 lakh. I would suggest you 1 lakh for one lot. That's how I should go. Clear? Guys, there are a lot of people who are disturbing the class, in the chat box. You guys are not focusing on what I am saying. We might need to remove you if you are disturbing the class. Please try to understand the topic that I am discussing. Please do not disturb the class. Bar spam mat karo, please. All right, let's get into the topic. The capital, if somebody messages the same message more than 3 times, will be removed immediately. So remember that and message. If anybody message the same message more than 3 times like a spam, will be removed immediately. If you want, you can get out, no problem. But please do not disturb other students. Okay. All right. Let's get into the topic. The capital required for one lot of option buying is 60,000 rupees minimum. If you want to go with 1 lakh, I would be happy, and the most happiest person in this world will be me if somebody says my margin, my capital required for one lot is 1 lakh. But I haven't seen anybody like that. Go with 60,000, 50 to 60,000. So if you lose 3,000 from 60,000, how much is 3,000 of 60,000? 5%. Yes. 3,000 is 5%. So how many days can you survive at least? If you lose 3,000 every single day, how many days it will take? 20 days, at least 1 month. I am going with the worst case scenario of 1 month. Losing every single day is it's not possible, but still worst case scenario, I might go with 1 month at least. Even if I follow the rules properly, even if I lose every single day, it will take at least 1 month for me to prove myself. If you want to go with 2 months or 3 months, have it like that. Or if your loss per day is only 1,000, plan it accordingly. Not a problem. Okay. Have a capital of 60,000 and go with 1,000 rupees also. You might survive for 40 days or 50 days. Try to have a best survival period for you. Okay. Have the best possible survival for you. Now I'll tell you my option selling system as well. How much capital, how much margin is it required to sell one lot of option? 1.5 lakh. Yes or no? Yes. The margin required for selling one lot of option is 1.5 lakh. I keep 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs per lot. And do you know how much maximum loss I can take? 2,000 rupees. Do you know how much is 2,000 rupees with 2 lakhs? If I lose 2,000 rupees, how much is 2,000 of 2 lakhs? 1%. Do you know how many days I can survive with this system even if I lose every single day my maximum loss? Do you know how much days can I survive with this kind of attitude towards the market? 100 trading sessions. 20 trading sessions in a month, I can survive this particular market for next 5 months. Clear? I have 2 lakhs capital, and if I lose 2,000 every single day, it will take 100 trading sessions, which is 5 trading months, because 20 trading sessions in a month. Clear? That's how I am prepared for next 5 months, even if I lose every single day, which is not possible, but that's my worst case scenario. What is your worst case scenario is your question. Okay. First important thing, 60,000 for 1 lot. I don't know how many lots you're trading with, but go with 60,000. Sir, mere paas paisa nahi hai. This is the first problem that I would listen from every possible student saying that, sir, mere paas sirf 20,000 hai. Sir, mere paas sirf 1,000 hai. Sir, mere paas sirf 10,000 hai. That's why I'm doing option buying. Let me tell you something very, very brutal way possible, I'll tell you. Even a guy who wants to open a small pawn shop, do you know how much capital does it require to open a pawn shop? A small pawn shop. Do you know how much capital is it required to open a business like pawn shop? 2 lakhs minimum or 3 lakhs minimum. In a metro city, he need around 5 lakhs. In a normal city, 1 to 2 lakhs. And you being a professional trader, trying to become a professional trader, saying that, giving an excuse that I don't have capital. If you don't have capital, better don't trade rather than ruining whatever 10,000, 20,000 you have. If you want to trade just for masti, trade with 10,000, not a problem. But if you want to be a professional trader and want to survive for next 2 to 3 years or 5 years or 10 years, arrange some capital. Kaise? I don't know. It's your business. It's your career. It's your future. Arrange some capital. Gain some knowledge. Practice with less capital. Then start your original trading. Don't give excuses. I have only 10,000. I have only 20,000. No. You have no interest in trading. That's the problem. So if you want to be a serious trader, go with at least 60,000 per lot. This is first rule over. Second rule. Let's talk about the second rule. How much risk are you going to take? Few people say 1,000 rupees per lot. Few people say 2,000. For me, I will say 3,000. Let's say, because it's like minimum 3,000 for me. At least for me, if I'm an option buyer, I would go with 3,000 per day. For that, accordingly, I will put my capital. Let's say I have around 1 lakh for 3,000, which will be around 3% per day, which is totally fine for me, because my target will also be 3 to 5% or 6%, which is totally fine per day. Now, never go with single trade when it comes to options. Listen very carefully. That's what I'm coming. Vibhu, I'm coming to that point. Never go with a single trade when it comes to options. If it is futures, that's different. But with options, the chances of winning options is very, very less, almost like 30%. The winning chances of in option buying is only 30%. That means out of 10 trades, you will win only 3 trades. Do you get it? When I say 30% win rate, option buyer will only win 30% of the times. That means out of 10 trades, you will win only 3 trades. Is that a good winning percentage or bad? Is it a good winning percentage or bad? Is 30% a good winning percentage or bad? Bad. How to make it good? Not by increasing the percentage of winning rate. It is not possible. By increasing your risk to reward. Clear? Everybody? First important thing is money management, done. Second important thing is risk management, 3000, done. Third one is risk to reward ratio. If you are going with 1:1, option buying will never make you survive in the markets. The minimum, yeah. So you need to take minimum 3 trades. That's what I wanted to tell you. The minimum trades you have to take is 3 trades per day when it comes to options, which I'll get into it. How to get 3 trades per day is what the strategy that I'm going to show you in few minutes. Please be patient. But if you came only for the strategy, this is waste of time. You're going to learn something beyond the strategy, that is money management, risk to reward ratio, and a proper strategy. These are the 4 fundamentals. Risk management 3000, go with 3 trades per day and go with 1000 rupees per trade. 3 trades, 1000 rupees per trade. So if I'm going with 3 trades, which is 3000, 1000 per trade, how many points of stop loss do I need to take per lot with Bank Nifty? If my loss is 1000 rupees per trade in 3 trades in a day, how much stop loss do I need to keep per trade with one lot? 1000 rupees divided by 25, 40 points, 40 points stop loss, 40 points stop loss. Per trade, 40 point stop loss. That means in a single day, you should not give more than 120 points of stop loss, which is equal to 3000 rupees per day. 40 points in a trade and 40 points in a second trade and 40 points in a third trade, collectively 120 points stop loss. Clear? 3 trades per day, 3000 rupees limit per day, 1000 rupees per trade. 3 trades. It's that simple. If you seriously follow these rules, you will never lose more than 3000 per day, no matter what. This is how a system should be built. You can't go with random trades, number of 5 trades, 6 trades per day and 2000 rupees per trade. You will blow your account in 2 to 3 days. Never get into that kind of situation. Even a gambler can survive for next 6 months if we follow a simple system with proper risk management. If a gambler can survive 6 months, a simple trader can survive at least 2 to 3 years. That's how you should go. Okay. 120 points stop loss per day, which is 3000. Okay. Now let's get into risk to reward. Focus at least 1:3 target per trade. 1:3. That means if your stop loss is 40 points, your target should be 120 points. Is it clear? Only if you follow this 1:3 risk reward system, you can win in option buying. Write it down if you want. 60,000 per lot, whether it is Nifty or Bank Nifty, doesn't matter. 60,000 per lot. 3000 rupees risk per day. 3 trades in a day. 1000 rupees per trade. And 1:3 risk to reward. If your risk is 1000 rupees, then your target should be how much? If your risk is 1000 rupees per trade, what should be the target per trade? 3000 rupees. So if possibly if you get 3 trades per day and if all the targets hit, how much target you will get? If possibly all the trades got hit, how much profit you are going to get? 9K per day, which is not possible always. Clear? So this is how you need to plan your trade. 3 trades, 1,000 rupees per trade, risk, and 3,000 rupees maximum target per trade, which is collectively 9,000 maximum target for the day. Clear now? Is it clear? How many people understood all the 3 points? Money management, risk management, and risk to reward ratio. How many people understood these 3 points? Money management, risk management, and risk to reward ratio. Everyone? How many people learned something new today regarding the trading plan? Absolutely right. Now, I will tell you a simple option buying technique. Possibly the winning rate can be little lesser, but with this risk reward, you can have a better trading system. Okay. So let me get into the trading system now. Just a minute, guys. All right, let me share my screen. This is the drama that Nifty Bank has created today. This spike has created a lot of problem for option seller, and again it went up and sudden fall. So this was a typical day for an option seller and of course option buyer. If somebody caught this move, option buyer, he would have made so much money today because the premium has went so high today. All right, everybody can see the screen. Everybody can see the screen. Yes or no? Please type yes if you can see the screen. Okay, I'm going to give you a very simple strategy. Nothing much about indicators. Only single indicator I will use. How many people know anything about VWAP? VWAP, VWAP. VWAP. It is. Can you tell me what is the full form? That is volume weighted average price. That's the only indicator that is used by NSEindia.com. If you want, go and visit NSEindia.com and go to any stock. It will show you the VWAP price. VWAP has that much importance in the markets where the NSEindia.com itself proposes to check the VWAP price, because most of the volume held at that price at that particular given point of time. That is called VWAP price. So usually the VWAP line is a pretty much simple, it looks like an average line, that is moving average line, but it's not. So usually the logic is, if the price is above VWAP, buyers are pretty much stronger. If the price is below VWAP, the sellers are pretty much stronger. That I'm going to use not on the index, but on the options. Now, logic is pretty simple. Wait for the first 5 minutes candle to be completed. Clear? Wait the first 5 minutes candle to be completed and mark the first 5 minutes candle low price. what is the first 5 minutes candle closing price? Not low price, closing price. What is the closing price of first 5 minutes candle? Everybody, please check the chart and let me know. What is the first 5 minutes candle closing price? 39,000. How much? Come on. 39,238. What is the nearby strike price that I can choose for both call and put? Anybody can tell me what is the nearby strike price to 39,238 that I can choose for both call and put? 39,200, am I right? So simply take 39,200. I'm taking the next month expiry. 1 second. 30, because the expiry is already over today, that I'm going with 39,200 call and 39,200 put. Okay, I'm trying to keep both my call and put in the same chart. This is mostly available with Zerodha. Not sure about any other brokers, but yeah, this is the scenario. Okay, and try to keep a 3 minutes time frame. Okay, in both, try to keep a 3 minutes time frame and wait for the instructions that I'm going to give you now. So this, on the left side you have call option, on right side you have put option. So the indicator that I'm using here is VWAP. Okay, everybody is clear till here? After 5 minutes candle, you need to see the closing price of first 5 minutes candle. If 5 minutes candle closing price is 39,200, take the nearby call and put. Put both call and put in your charts and apply VWAP to it. Simple logic. If call is above VWAP, the put will be below VWAP. Indicator name is VWAP, VWAP. Clear? All right. Simple logic. If the price is above VWAP, if the call is above VWAP, the put will be below VWAP. Now, as a buyer, you should focus on the price above VWAP to buy. As a seller, I will be focusing on selling the price below VWAP, because you're a buyer, I'm a seller. But I'm not talking about selling over here. Let's talk about the buying side. Any candle which breaks the VWAP, understand one thing, the logic is pretty much simple. Wait for the breakout. Any candle which breaks the VWAP onto the upper side will be your breakout candle. Is it clear? Everybody, any candle which breaks the VWAP onto the upper side will be your breakout candle. Now tell me, which side did the breakout happen? Call side or put side? Above VWAP. I'm not talking about below VWAP, but above VWAP. Call side. So focus on the breakout candle. From the breakout candle, you need to find out any other candle which is trying to break the breakout candle's high without touching the VWAP. These are the two candles that you need to focus on. First candle, the candle which is touching the VWAP and closed above. And the second candle is any candle which is not touching the VWAP but trying to break the breakout candle high and closing above. For me, this is pretty much evident that 921 candle is my breakout. and 927 is my confirmation. So the high of the breakout will be your entry. So what is the confirmation candle high? 487 will be my entry in the call option if I have taken today. 39,200 call option will be my entry for the day on the call side. Now, as for the risk management, how much risk should I take in this particular trade if I'm going with one lot or 3 trades per day and 1,000 rupees per trade? How much risk am I going to take in this trade? Everybody, how much risk am I going to take? 1,000 rupees, which will be 40 points risk per lot. So what is 40 points stop loss from your 487? 487 minus 40 will be your stop loss. That is 447. 447. All right. And what will be your target? 487 plus 120. 607. Yes or no? 607 will be your entry. I'm sorry, no. 447 plus 120. 447 plus 120 will be 567. It's always index. You should not go with futures price. Okay, so 567 will be your target. Okay, unfortunately the target hasn't been touched. Okay, unfortunately the target hasn't been touched, but the stop loss is hit. So your first trade has gone into loss. Yes or no? Everybody understood the first trade? Not 567, 1 second. 487 plus 120. 607, I'm sorry. 607. Parameters are default. There are no parameters for VWAP. There is nothing you can change about VWAP. Okay, simple logic. So the entry is 487, the stop loss is 447. Okay, you can't take this second candle because it is not closing above your breakout candle. Okay, that is the reason you're not taking the third candle. Okay, so the 120 point stop loss, before stop loss is hit, sorry, before the target is hit, the stop loss has been hit. So you came out of the trade. Let's get into the second trade. You got one more breakout and one more confirmation. So my entry will be 517. And what is 40 points below 517? 517 minus 40, that will be 477. Somewhere over here. Let's see if it has reached my target. 517 plus 60 points, which will be 577. Sorry, plus 60 again. 637. Unfortunately, the price hasn't reached again your 120. Your stop loss has been hit. The second trade is also gone into vain. That means you are in a loss of 2,000 rupees. All right. And let's get into the third trade, which has been occurred in call option. Sorry, put option. The breakout confirmation, the entry is at 397, sorry, 378. Where is the chart? The breakout candle was pretty much big. Let's not go into that trade because this move was around how many points? Almost 70 points. If your confirmation is very big, better not to enter those kind of trades because the range is going to be very high and you can't reach that trade. If at all the price comes back to VWAP, better wait. Okay. 245 breakout and 251 is the confirmation at 368. 368 minus 40. 328. So the stop loss has been hit, stop loss has been set, and the target will be 368 plus 120, that will be 488. Your target has been hit. But let me be very, very clear here. Let me be very clear. There are at times the price would go beyond 120. Now, how can I try to capitalize that move? That means, should I exit at 120 or can I trail my stop losses beyond 120? Yes, you can. How? Using a simple indicator, that is moving average with 15 points, that is 15 period moving average. Okay. Keep a simple 15 period moving average. If the price, try to keep a 15 period moving average in green or any other color. If the price cross below 15 moving average, try to exit your trade. If the stop loss is hit, that's fine. But if the price has moved above 120 and trying to move little more forward, and if at all the price try to cross 15 moving average onto the bottom side, try to trail your stop loss at that point. In this way, you can capitalize your move as much as possible as you can. At times, your option can reach 700, 800 points also. Okay. So that is the reason, try to capitalize your move as much as possible. Clear? Everybody's clear? Everyone understood? Keep a 40 point stop loss and go with 1:3, or try to capitalize your move using a moving average and try to trail your stop loss as best as possible as you can. Is it clear? Moving average with 15 period moving average. 236. Where is 236? Yes, 236 mein hua hai. The point is, the second, if your confirmation candle is too big, try to avoid the trade. Okay. If the confirmation candle range is also small, then try to enter, because this particular confirmation candle is a very big range, and once there is a big range candle, the price try to fall back. That is the reason, try to go with small breakouts and small confirmation so that you can enter in a better way. I have taken 15 period moving average only. Better don't go with 15 period moving average entry, because generally the VWAP will try to stop the price as much as possible as it can. That is the reason, never go with the 15 period moving average breakout. Better go with the trailing stop loss with 15 period moving average. We have selected 39,200 because it is an ATM. Okay, we have selected 39,200 because it's an ATM. ATM will have the balanced delta, balanced vega, and balanced gamma, and very much controlled theta as well. That is the reason we are going with ATMs rather than OTMs or ITMs. ITMs will have very high vega and very high theta, very high gamma. You can't handle ITMs, let me tell you very frankly. And you can't even handle OTMs because of high theta. Theta will be very high in the OTMs. So better go with ATMs, which will have balance in every possible option Greek. Okay. That is the reason moneyness of the option is really, really important for choosing a strike price. Better go with ATMs which have the balance of delta, gamma, theta, and vega as well. Of course, vega can increase as much it can be if possible volume is created, the volatility can increase even in ATMs or OTMs as well. So Vega can't be controlled in any way possible. So neglect Vega. Remaining everything, at least we can have balance in ATMs. That is the reason we are going with the ATMs. Okay. So if at all any candle comes below the 15 moving average, then you can stop your trade for the day. Clear? You can stop your trade, that particular trade, and go for the next immediate trade. In this way, you can take 3 trades or 4 trades based on your risk properly. Now, if you think I will go with only 2 trades. And if you are ready to take 4,000 risk, you can go with 2,000 rupees per trade, which will be 80 points stop loss per trade, so that you can take 2 trades and your targets will be 1:3. So 80 into 1:3, that will be 240 points. So in this way, you can plan your trades as per your plan. So everybody should have their own plan. How much capital, how many trades per day, how much risk per trade, which is how much percentage of risk am I taking per day, and finally the simple proper system with a proper price action. Nahi aata? I didn't get you. Time frame, better go with 3 minutes time frame. Never go with 5 minutes. Neeraj, that's what I'm saying. You can try to maximize your profits as much as you can, or wait for the cross in the 15 minutes. You can go with 1 minute also, but the noise will be very high in 1 minute. So better not to go with 1 minute. At least go with 2 minutes. 2 minutes can give you a better system. Okay. 2 minutes or 3 minutes is fine. 5 minutes is too much delay. Don't go with 5 minutes when it comes to options. You might get a very late entry and you might not capitalize your move. So go with 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Better wait for the breakout candle and the confirmation candle. Enter. If the market is moving in your favor, try to trail your stop loss with your 15 period moving average. If the price comes below 15 moving average, let's close the trade for the day. Or if you think 120 points is enough for me, try to exit as per your risk to reward ratio. So this is the 4 points trading system, which is capital management, risk management, risk to reward ratio, and a simple trading plan. If you have these 4 things properly right in your book, what you're going to do from tomorrow: capital, how much risk, how many trades per the day, and what is your strategy, logic of entry, logic of stop loss, and logic of target. Now, let me give you one last announcement before I close the session for the day. How many people know anything about CPR? Anybody know anything about CPR? CPR indicator. Have you ever heard about CPR indicator? Central pivot range. Please note down central pivot range. We are conducting a 3 days workshop exclusively on CPR and option buying. How to trade option buying with the help of CPR. We have 8 different techniques using the CPR. R1, R2, R3, S1, S2, S3. There are 8 possible ways to take trades with CPR exclusively. This will be a good setup for option buying because there can be multiple entries possible with CPRs, like at least 5 to 6 entries. So obviously you can have your risk diversified. You can take risk as much as less risk possible for per trade. And if anybody want to join this particular 3 days workshop, see, the price is actually 1200, but particularly for this particular students, those who are joining today, we are giving an early bird offer. You might get a very good discount on this particular price for 3 days. First day, I'm going to give you the brief about what is CPR, the historical brief about CPR and the formulas based on the CPR. Okay. What is CPR and the formulas for the CPR? R1, R2, R3 calculation, S1, S2, S3 calculation. How to put your indicator in your trading view, how to put your indicator in Zerodha. That's what I'm going to explain you. Second day, all the 8 techniques. 4 logics for buy entry and 4 logics for sell entry. That means for the call and the put side. Total 8 techniques. And finally, the last day is going to be the live trading session on Monday. I'm sorry, on a normal trading day. The date is going to be announced very soon. The date is going to be 30th August, 30th, 31st, and 1st of September. These 3 days. 30th and 31st will be the theoretical session. Third day is going to be the live trading session along with me from morning 9 to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So that day you will be having a live trading session along with me. You will be having a live analysis that I'm going to give you. All right. So if anybody is interested, please give your name and number. Okay. The original fees is 1200 rupees, but this particular students are going to get a really good discount for this particular course. The schedule, the timings will be 7:30 to 8:30 every day evening. 30th 7:30 to 8:30, 31st 7:30 to 8:30, and the live trading session will be in the morning 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. It can be extended based on the situation. Clear? You will be joining with me live on the third day. So it's going to be a 3-day session, each day 1 hour. And the fees of the course is pretty much minimal. It's less than $1,000. The discount that you're going to get is pretty much high. So if anybody is interested, you're going to get the WhatsApp number link right now. You can go into it and claim your discount today itself. Okay. The people who are joining after this course might not get the discounts. That's the reason. Okay. All right. The official fees is already has been claimed. The fees is $499 today itself. The fees is going to be $499 only for today. Okay. Dear team, can you please send me the link, WhatsApp link, please, everybody. The payment link has already been sent, and please send the WhatsApp link as well. People would be joining that particular link. All right. Everybody, that's our WhatsApp number. If you want, you can give your names and numbers here itself. If not, you can note down the WhatsApp number and text us. For today, the price is 499 rupees. And from tomorrow, I don't know the price. The team has decided the price only for the students who have joined today. No, Vivu, I'm sorry. Dear team, please note down the numbers that students are giving. It's based on the first 5 minutes candle closing price, Nitesh. It's based on first 5 minutes candle closing price. We don't have a Forex course as of now. Vishnu, I got your number. Thank you. All right, guys. All the students who are texting the numbers over here can claim your discount today. The dates are going to be 30th of August, 31st and 1st of September. 30th and 31st will be classes. And 1st of September is going to be the live trading session. Yes, got it. Everybody are giving the numbers. Yes, the numbers, those who are giving the numbers can only claim the discount today. We are noting the numbers and those numbers will be getting the discount. Please claim your discount today itself. All right. The timings are going to be 7:30 to 8:30 for the classes and 9 o'clock in the morning to 12 p.m. in the afternoon for the live session on 1st of September. We are getting your numbers. Thank you. We are noting down your numbers and you can claim your discount by showing this particular screenshot. If you have sent your number today, you're going to claim your discount today. Guys, we are going to stay for 5 more minutes and we will be closing the session for the day. So please don't delay and get the best possible knowledge for the least minimum possible price that the market is providing you today. Got your number, Varaprasad? Irasha Agarwal, I got your number, Irasha. Thanks, Nitesh. Thank you guys for this. Guys, if you have already sent the payment, please send the screenshot to the WhatsApp number. You will be added into the exclusive Telegram group that is going to be a private Telegram group for you. Team, please send the Google Pay number, please. Google Pay or whatever it is. Please send the number. Few students are asking for the Google Pay number. Guys, that's our number. All right. Guys, 2 more minutes. I'm going to close the session. I'm really sorry, but it's already late for me. I have to go home. So please kindly give your numbers. See, at least show if you have some interest, at least text us and know more about the course. At least give your number so that you will have some clarity about the course. Whether you join it or not, that doesn't matter. I will be personally taking the class. So not an issue. I'll be happily helping you with all over the course for the next 3 days. Okay. So that's it, guys. We are done for the day. It's almost 9:50. Thank you so much, guys, everybody, for joining, and thanks for your patience for staying late night for us. And it was lovely having a conversation with you guys. And hopefully we'll come back with a better sessions and with better topics. And please do follow us in Instagram, Addhyann, and even in the Twitter as well. Thank you so much. For more updates, you can check our Telegram group as well. All right. Take care, guys. Good night, everyone. All the best for your Friday trading. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.